First of all, I am looking at homework number 5. Number 5 has many different type of equation questions, but this is the most complicated one. So I'm looking at the left side, I'm looking at the right side. So this is very complicated, very long. I'm gonna divide this. So I wanna deal with left side first. Let's deal with this first. And now, what we have learned so far is that when you see a number in front of the parenthesis, the bracket, it has to multiply this and it has to multiply that. And because I am not good at multiplying negative numbers, I will be using calculator.
Times or divide?
We'll see. Now, I am going to multiply. Minus 3 times minus 4.
12.
And yes, that is 12. Let's write that down. And now I'm going to multiply this. When you multiply with the letter, forget about the letter. Do the numbers first, then remember you have the x next to it. So minus 3 times minus 5. Minus 3 times minus 5 is 15. With no sign means plus 15. So now I just finished multiplying with the brackets. So I'm gonna write down the rest plus 2x minus 3. Now let me organize here. I am looking at, oh, I forgot the x here. Please do not forget it, otherwise you won't get the question right. So please remember that. Minus 3 times minus 5 is 15x. And now I am looking at, let's change this color. I am looking at a number here. I am looking at another number here. So I'm going to put the apples and oranges together here. They both are number. And still I am not good at negative numbers. What I am looking at here is 12. 12. And what I am looking at there is minus 3. And together is 9. Let's write this down. 9. And over here I am looking at plus 15 means nothing 15 and plus 2x. So plus 2. You just deal with the numbers here. At the end I have no sign, which means plus 17x. Now, the left side, I did all I can do. I got this. So let's go back to the question. I know that this whole thing equals to whatever I find out. Equals. Now, how about that? Let's deal with this one now. Let's organize it. Let's open another page. So now this is the one I need to organize and deal with. This time I'm not going to touch those. Let's keep it the same. And minus 4. Many of the students here do not look at the negative sign. They just do the multiplication with regular 4, which is positive 4. So you would have a wrong answer in that case. So remember, in front of it you have negative sign. Negative 4 times negative 2. Use your calculator. You will get plus 8x. And this time I did not forget the letter. Let's continue. 4 times plus 1. Anything multiplied with plus 1, regular 1, is equal to itself. So I'm going to have minus 4 and no letter here. So now I am looking at a number here, another number there, and I'm looking at the letter here and another letter there. So let me organize this now. This time I'm going to use my calculator, and here I have regular 7 and there I have minus 4 equals to 3. Let's write that down. 3. And now I'm going to deal with the letter ones. I'm looking at plus 11, which means I don't have to push down the sign. Regular 11 and plus 8. Plus 8, which is 19. I write down plus 19. And I'm gonna, excuse me, yes, I did forget the letter. And now I'm gonna copy this and go back to the complicated question. Many of you already solved this type of questions. Right now, this is pretty much like the one you are doing with homework number 4 or 3, one of them. But right now, all the complicated parts are done. Now this will be easy for me. So remember, we've done this together before. I just need to choose a side. Which side should I choose? I'm going to keep the axis on the left. I don't know, I feel like left is good side for the axis. You can do the other way around. It will work anyway. So that means this is not going to change because I'm going to keep, I'm going to keep the axis here and I'm going to keep the numbers there, so that is not going to change. The only things in this equation will change are plus 19x and no sign, which means plus 9. Plus 9 will go to the other side, which will make it minus 9. And plus 19 will be minus 19. And I definitely need a sign between these two numbers. And there is no sign in front of the 17, which means it's a plus. So now let's reorganize that. Did I forget the x again? Yes, I did. So this is not just 19, it's 19x. Minus 19x plus 17x is no more than minus 19 plus 17. That will give me minus 2. I got minus 2x here. And then over there on the right side I have 3 minus 9, which is minus 6. Many of you already finished this type of questions. This is homework number 1. Many of you already finished this. So what number I am looking at next to the x is 2 and discrete multiplication. So x will be alone now, minus 6. This time I'm going to divide it with minus 2. And x equals to 3. Done.